Thank you guys for tuning in, and we have some addressing talk about this. I want to talk about this fake delay news that's coming out. People are saying, oh, GTA 6 delayed. Nick, haven't you heard? The answer is, I've heard vaguely by word of mouth that there's been some delays. But I don't think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is truly going to be delayed. So let me read you guys the article. This is on economictimes.com, according to U.S. News. Here's the verbatim. So the title's GTA 6 delayed again. New release expected in October 2026. Official announcement in November. Keep in mind that we have the freedom of press and we're allowed to post anything we want on the internet. So just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's true. Although it's a funny joke like, oh, it's on the internet, it must be true. No. Any one of you guys, any one of us, we can make a website, pay the money. We can make a website, pay the money, and post whatever we want. We can post the sky is blue. We can say the earth is flat. Everything you want, you can say without repercussions. We're not like North Korea. So they're saying Grand Theft Auto 6 might turn up a little later than initially anticipated, with reports saying that Rockstar Games is considering pushing the dates further. And some guy named reporter Tom Henderson is suggesting that the new release date might be in the pipelines for GTA 6. So, as it just explains right here, some reporter named Tom Henderson is saying that GTA 6 is going to be delayed to like October. We got to remember that Rockstar Games didn't say that at all. Rockstar Games, they literally post everything they are going to do on their website. They've got two official trailers. If you go on the Rockstar social, the rockstargames.com, that is the horse's mouth. So I don't care what friends you guys have that says, oh, my daddy works for Rockstar. Oh, my auntie's sister's boyfriend works for Rockstar instead of being delayed. All of that's invalid. We can all speculate. And that's fine. We can all speculate and debate as a team here. Unless Rockstar Games has notified us about this, it's not true. So right now, as of what is today's date, guys? September 20th, 2025. If you go on the Rockstar Social Club website, rockstargames.com, the two trailers are still up. The timestamp, or excuse me, the on the title of the video, it says May 26, 2026. It's still the original release date. So I don't know why some guy named Tom Henderson is getting credit for claiming that it's going to be delayed. I'm not saying it's not going to be delayed, but what I am saying is Rockstar says May 26, 2026. That's what they're saying right now. They've only had one delay. Back in the day, apparently, Grand Theft Auto 5 was supposed to come out in 2025, and they delayed it to May 26, 2026. It's well into the year of 2026. We have less than a year away as we are approaching October of 2025. So he's explaining, to be honest, I don't think it's coming out in May. For some reason, I can't imagine GTA 6 coming out in May. So let me stop it right there. That's him saying that. Literally, he's just saying, I think. Who is he? Who is he? I could think it's coming out right now, tomorrow. But that's not the case. Like I said, Rockstar Games, Rockstar, they said May 26, 2026. That's what we got to go by. But he's adding that the October release would help capture Christmas sales and allow time for a next-gen port and PC launch. So that's where he just discredited himself. Because as you guys know, Grand Theft Auto 5, how long did it take to come out on the PC? Rockstar specifically delayed the PC launch for years because of the modding. Now, they did end up hiring modders to help with Grand Theft Auto 6, but it was mentioned that they're not going to release it on the PC right now, if ever. I mean, if they are, it's probably years from 2026 next year. Now, he could be right about the next-gen port launch. There are rumors that PlayStation 5 will be making a PS5 Pro, but I don't think it's going to be a PS6. Now, if they do come out with PlayStation 6, then I'm assuming that PS6 would be backwards compatible with PS5 games, maybe even PS4 games. But we have had no notification from Sony about PlayStation 6. At the most, we'll probably have a PS5 Pro with like an upgraded hard drive, maybe I don't know. I don't think we need much more than a terabyte. I'm still playing on an original PS5 with 500 gig. Now, I do want more memory. I'll probably end up getting another PS5 that'll be my third one with maybe, hopefully, a terabyte. I believe they're out now. But I have the original PS5 with a disc. I have another PS5 right here with a digital version, but they're both 500 gig. I have a hard drive that's 1 terabyte, but I think it's better just to have a hard drive that's 1 terabyte instead of having the external. So anyways, back to Grand Theft Auto 6. When will GTA 6 release? They're saying, according to insiders, GTA 6 is expected to release October 2026. I don't think that's true. Rockstar is literally saying May 26. Why is GTA 6 delayed? According to him, according to the website here, the article, the delay is to improve gameplay and graphics to boost holiday season sales. I don't think that's true because Rockstar, they don't typically wait for the holidays. When do we remember Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out? What was it? September 13th, right? That's right around now. They didn't wait for Christmas. They don't need to wait for Christmas. Think about it. Grand Theft Auto 5 made $1 billion in the first 3 days that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. Look it up and fact check me. The only game ever in history to make $1 billion was GTA 5 in the first 3 days. I'm not saying it's the most profitable game ever. The game with the most gross earnings or even net earnings is probably going to be Star Citizen. And I think we can, if you guys want to Google fact check me and put it on the stream later, that's fine. But I believe Star Citizen still beats every game on, because it's several billion, if I'm not mistaken, that has been put into Star Citizen. But still, Grand Theft Auto 5 broke certain records like the first 3 days, $1 billion. No other video game still has made that much in 3 days. So back into 2026, May 2026, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. Another popular question is whether we can bring things into Grand Theft Auto 6. Some people have already assumed that you can bring things into Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar has not indicated any of that. None of it. We might have to start over again. Maybe not. As you guys know now, Grand Theft Auto 5, there are special outfits for people that were OGs from even PS3. Some people have special, there's special outfits out there for Grand Theft Auto 4 returnees. So there were benefits from that too. Like the that bulletproof car, the Duke of Death. In the beginning, the Duke of Death was available to returning players. So we'll see. I'm sure Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have something special for us. GTA 6 for sure will have different packages of the game. Typically, they're going to have a digital only, but you got to remember they're probably going to have an upgraded version of that.
What can I do for you?
Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm assuming they're going to have a digital version. They're probably going to have another disc version. I'm definitely going to want the disc version. They typically have a special version. Grand Theft Auto 4 had a special version that had come with a money box, a money lockbox with key, with a custom key on it. It also came with concept art. And what else did the Grand Theft Auto 4 special package come with? I think it came with... I'm trying to remember what else it came with. It came with a few things. It was pretty cool. back then, I mean, this is before inflation hit now, but it was probably like 80 something dollars or 60, 70 back then. Now, of course, I think the base one's probably going to be like $59.99. That's like the standard new game pricing now. I'm assuming the new special edition is probably going to be in the $100, $120, something like that. I'm going to get it. I love the merchandise that comes with it. Grand Theft Auto 5, they gave you a money bag instead of a money box with a special key. And the Grand Theft Auto 5 special edition also had the hat. It was a Los Santos cap. That was a really cool hat. I still have it somewhere. And there's a map that they gave you that had a UV light secret on it. So if you shined a UV light on it, it showed you some map secrets, areas where there's like briefcases and a secret message and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool. And it was useful, honestly. Grand Theft Auto 5 was a big game when it first came out. I mean, I know the map doesn't seem large now because we've been playing this game for how long? 10, 11 years now. So the map, we know by the back of our heads. I mean, it's a pretty open map, and you can kind of see from point A to point B. But when Grand Theft Auto 5 first started, it was definitely confusing. We had to learn the map, and having the map posted on the wall in my office, it helped. I marked some, special areas and things like that. So Grand Theft Auto 6, as you can assume, will have some sort of special edition, and the map size is going to be immense. I mean, the beach alone is like the whole side of this area from Pacific Bluffs over here, whatever this is called, all the way down to Vespucci Beach here. So it's going to be a pretty large map. That's just the beach. I'm not talking about the whole map. It's going to be most of Florida is what is expected. Now, the question is, how much of Florida will it be? We don't know yet. But it's definitely going to be like a condensed Florida with Miami, Key West, obviously. All of us that I live here in Florida now for 2 years again. I grew up in Tampa. There's Central Florida, and Central Florida is kind of like its own thing. There's a lot of forest and ranch lands, and it's definitely a rural area. So if Vice City includes Central Florida, which it looks like it is, according to the trailers with the mudding and all that stuff, it's going to be pretty cool to have, a different feel than Miami, because the Miami area is going to be like the beach. And then you're going to have the countryside, kind of like Blaine County. Well, instead of Blaine County, it'll be the countryside, whatever they're going to call it. And then it'll be interesting if they include the northernmost tips of Florida, like the Panhandle and northern Florida. I'm over here in St. Augustine, but we have Jacksonville. It's right here. So that there's a military base there, and it's a beautiful piece of land that they could add into Grand Theft Auto 6. Who knows? They might start the Georgia-Florida border as well. I mean, that could be an option. One thing I thought would be awesome would be to have our yachts be able to go back and forth. I always thought it'd be a waste to not use the previous game's maps. For example, I don't know if you guys have played Grand Theft Auto 4, but for all my Grand Theft Auto 4 OGs who've played Liberty City, that was a big map. Even though it was just those 3 islands, it was extensive. I mean, you can go up into some buildings, and I mean, there was just so much work put into that map to not be able to play it now, even right now with Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, how cool would it be to take your yacht back and forth from Grand Theft Auto 5 back to Grand Theft Auto 4 Liberty City map, and then go to Vice City map? For those that don't know, the original Grand Theft Auto 1 had all 3 maps. It was a top-down view game on PlayStation 1, but you can kind of go back and forth and pick what map you want to go to. So that would be awesome to have, and I guess we'll see what happens if they end up putting that in. I don't know, but it would still be cool to be able to go back and forth to San Andreas, like a lobby right now. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going back to Vice City. I got to deliver something or whatever. So we'll see. Would be cool to have drivable yachts. The super yacht isn't drivable, but I'm sure Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to have a drivable yacht, as evidenced by the submarine. Now we can have a submarine and drive it, so we'll probably be able to drive, I'm assuming, a super yacht in Grand Theft Auto 6. Maybe it'll be sinkable when you drive it, but if you port the yacht it could probably be like God mode, like how it is now. You can't sink a yacht now, but it would be cool if you could sink a yacht when it's in drive mode and just have it respawn somewhere. Now, in the trailer of Grand Theft Auto 6, there is video of personal yachts. I'm talking yachts that are like under 40 feet, like 30-foot, 20-foot yachts. Still pretty big, but still a yacht that's drivable. So it's literally seen in the video being driven. So that means most likely, like 95% chance, you'll be able to jump in those personal yachts and hijack them and pilot them or steer them around and drive it in the water. So that's going to be pretty exciting to see. As you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 really stretched the spectrum with underwater play. Like we had the submarine early on in the very beginning of Grand Theft Auto 5. Now we have several more submarines we can use. My point is, Grand Theft Auto 6, that is expected, that we will have submarines. And there's probably going to be amazing, lots of secrets, lots of really cool stuff in Grand Theft Auto 6 underwater. I'm expecting more missions. I think we're going to be able to push the envelopes on properties. Remember, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, there's still going to be probably a month, at least a month before online comes out. With Grand Theft Auto 5, they gave us, back in 2013 when GTA 5 first came out, they gave us, I believe, 2 weeks to complete the story mode, and then they launched online, which was very different from what online is now. With Red Dead Redemption 2, they gave us a month before they launched Red Dead Redemption 2 online. So you can expect, because Red Dead Redemption was, I think, 50 hours of gameplay or something crazy like that for the story mode. That's why they gave us a month. I mean, it was so expansive, the story, and it was a beautiful story, very well written. So Grand Theft Auto 6, if RDR2 took a month, you can expect GTA 6 to be a month before online is launched. I'm assuming online is going to be just another standalone game, how it is now. Rockstar Games literally said that GTA Online is a standalone game, which is true. All these things we have online is not in story mode, which I think it'd be kind of cool to have both, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Other things that came up with friends and subscribers are they going to bring in Mark 1 and Mark 2 oppressors? Are they going to give us Deluxos, Ruiner 2000s, Toreadors? The answer is not what you want to hear. They're probably going to do the same thing that they did in GTA 5 Online. GTA 5 Online first started off kind of calm and modest. You better believe there's going to be a drip feed of content rolling into GTA 6 Online. I'm okay, personally, and I think a lot of other people are, I'm okay with not having oppressor 1s and 2s and some of the crazy stuff in online, because it is a game changer. So we'll see. We'll see. It definitely changed the feel of Grand Theft Auto. You know, back in the early days, it was definitely more a human-like experience, and now it's definitely more of a science fiction-y kind of feel to it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. If they release it, then they release it. I'm sure it's going to be awesome either way. As long as there's balance, I think that's what the key thing is. So, balance is key on what they put out into the game. If they put out something that's too OP, we're going to have problems. So I think they learned a lot from Grand Theft Auto 5. For example, the Rhino tank. The Rhino tank, once you reach level 75, that was able to be purchased. And as you guys know, that Rhino tank was super OP. It was stronger than an MOC for sure. Only the OGs really remember. So the Rhino tank was like super hard to blow up, and even when you went to passive mode, you could still get pushed around with cars and stuff, and so you can still get trolled in passive mode. So they fixed all that, and I think Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar learned from all this, and I really think that GTA 6 Online is going to be a lot more balanced. So I'm definitely excited for all that. We can assume a defensive mode or passive mode. They call passive mode defensive mode in Red Dead Redemption Online. So we'll see. It would be kind of cool if we can bring like It would be awesome if we can have a garage in GTA 5 that we can stuff with things we want to bring into GTA 6. Like we can bring in, like if we could bring a few cars or maybe some money, like a couple mil or something into our GTA 6 online, have it like a stash for GTA 6. But I'm not sure. You know, it would be a shame to lose out on all the vehicles that we've accumulated in Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, for those of us that have been playing since day one, we definitely have hundreds of cars. I mean, you can just count the spaces in the office garages. I mean, 20, 40, 60 alone in this property here, and not including 10-car garages here, 10-car garages there. We got the Eclipse and the Vinewood. Those are like 50 to 60, maybe 100-car garages alone on that one. I mean, gets pretty extensive. So, you know, all that grinding, you know, will it be for nothing now? I mean, it's not for nothing. We were able to enjoy GTA 5. I'm kind of both ways, you know. It would be cool to bring some stuff over to GTA 6 from 5, as long as it's not OP. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. I think, if anything, we might be able to transfer our character only, which would be pretty cool. But I don't know if they're going to let us transfer everything, like the money. Properties wouldn't be able to transfer over, obviously, because we're going to Vice City. So we'll see. What else we got? I think we pretty much covered everything, so. Oh, mansions. Thank you for reminding me. So, mansions. I had always assumed that mansion updates were going to come into GTA 5. I'm surprised we still don't have mansion updates. At this point, I'm giving up on pretty much expecting anything major from now into GTA 6. They are releasing a few things like new police cars, things like that. I'm not happy with the pricing. I mean, as you guys can see on their worst stock, the police cars are just insane in pricing. It's inflation is just ridiculous. I mean, $4.2 million for Corvette. I just think that's too much, even with inflation standards. So I think we're probably going to have a few new cars coming out. Definitely probably another police car or a few of those. We'll probably have another plane come out, maybe some more helicopters. I wouldn't expect anything major until the GTA 6 release date. I could be wrong, and I'm okay if they come out with anything major. That's fine. I'm not saying I don't want it, but I'm not going to have my hopes on like a mansion update when there's less than a year away for GTA 6. But we'll see. I mean, if they come out with the mansion update, of course I'll buy the house. I mean, we got the mansions right over here, and we've got another neighborhood of mansions over here. So, hey, I'd be cool with that. Have the mansion, you know, have like a 20-car garage. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, GTA 6, though, you better believe GTA 6 is going to have some mansions. There's no way they're not. There's too many properties in Florida that are mansions, and we're just going to have to be able to purchase them. Let's see. Does the Enu's Windsor drop have a Monty Tech? I'm definitely glad they came out with a Monty Tech 2. That was something that, you know, we really needed years ago, especially when the oppressors first came out. That way, you don't just get grief for no reason, like, or it's harder to grief, basically, because it was definitely so easy to grief when people could be locked on at any time, you know, even with the armored cars. There was like almost no point in having an armored car, because if you get shot by 10 rockets homing into you, then what good is that going to do? But they've definitely rebalanced a lot of things with the Amani Tech missile lock-on jammer. That's pretty cool. It makes it a little harder for people to kind of grief you. If you know how to drive, you can definitely evade oppressors and jets and stuff after you. So, not saying it's impossible, but, you know, it does make it a little harder for them to grief on you. They've already talked about GTA 5 vehicles. We have vehicles that have been in since GTA 1, like the Stallion, the Manana, the that van's called like the Moonlight or something like that, the Moonbeam. Those a lot of those vehicles have been in since GTA 1, so they'll definitely be in GTA 6. Better believe it. I'm definitely excited. I guess rather than looking on here, I should see if Enos Windsor Drop can have Imani Tech in the agency. I'm also trying to figure out these new vehicles, the Sentinel GTS. I'm wondering if this thing can be one of the fastest cars in the games. I like that it says agility. Where is it? Bragging about improved agility, because these cars definitely are beasts on the road. You can talk crap about BMW, but they definitely are high-performing vehicles.
change and or confirm your reservation, extend, modify, and return your rental, make storage payments, request roadside assistance, and more. Press pound on your keypad now to receive a text message.